Hi everybody, it's Christina. Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you from the catio. And today's convo, if you will, is the narcissist and withholding intimacy. Now, 6 months ago when I was discarded, I really started researching, reading, watching videos like this, and I was surprised to find out that a lot of narcissists typically operate with the same tactics and patterns of behavior, which the biggest shock to me was withholding intimacy. I had no idea that that was a form of manipulation that they used to gain control and to manipulate with. So when I first discovered this, it was like, oh my God, this is what I've been dealing with for over 8 years. And it started off little. It might have been no more holding hands when you cross the street. They might walk 10 steps ahead of you or 10 steps behind. They maybe don't greet you at the door when you come home. There's no kissing you on the cheek or any kind of cuddling on the couch and putting their arm around you. So little things like that started. And then one evening we were in bed, and my narcissist, I went over to cuddle, and I got a foot to my gut and I was kicked to the floor. And the explanation given was because I had gained weight. So from that point, it truly did give me body image issues. Now I'm fixated on my weight and how I look, and he just went about his life however he wanted, being as happy as could be. Because again, it was now putting more separation. And when he would give me a kiss, which was, maybe twice a year, even, hug me, it was like, oh, well, this is what you deserve. You better accept and appreciate that because you're not, up to the standards that I expect you to be. My narcissistic abuser used to also introduce me to people and would say, oh, she was 98 pounds when I met her. And again, when someone is belittling you like that, even in public, and making fun of you, basically, you do not want to be intimate with that person. You can't even sometimes find the courage to look at yourself in the mirror and accept what you look like, accept that you're aging, accept your body type. So that was the first phase. And after that, it turned into all of a sudden, well, I'm impotent. Well, okay. So I began to feel actually sympathy, saying, like, okay, maybe that's why he decided to, maybe he picked me off the bed and tried to deflect and push it on me because that hurts his ego. So I chose to not address it, not really pursue it. And if the topic did come up of intimacy, of being impotent, I would always say, okay, well, why don't you go to a doctor? I made that suggestion a few times, and he's like, yeah, that sounds like it's a plan. Never did. And the reason for that is he wasn't impotent. He was choosing to withhold intimacy as a tactic. Once I was discarded and realized that he was having affair after affair and on multiple dating websites, he was under his middle name, saying he lived in a neighboring town. So it wasn't the fact that there was any medical condition. There wasn't the fact that I gained weight. He had all new supplies lined up and spent all day while I was at work out with them, riding his bicycle, allegedly. So if you are in a relationship and you start seeing patterns, the change of intimacy from the little things like kissing and hugging, and then also intimacy, definitely address it with your partner. If someone is truly having a medical condition, they do need to seek help because other medical, deeper and more serious medical conditions can be causing impotency as a result of. So definitely get it checked. But narcissists use it as a weapon. And like I said, when I first discovered that this was a tactic they used, I truly believed that, okay, well, you would think typically female narcissists would be more prone to withhold intimacy. And that is not, at least in my experience, definitely not the case. He did it often, and it spanned 8 years. And the entire time, I sat there and people would, say to me, like, well, maybe he's having an affair. And I'd say, oh, my narcissistic abuser, he would never cheat on me. Shows you how well ingrained the manipulation, the lies, the gaslighting, it all worked so well for him because he had me fooled. And I didn't know, and I wasn't aware of the signs to look for. And knowing that withholding intimacy is even a part of their tactics. So now that I do, that's why I'm sharing, because if you're searching videos like this, you already know you are in a, if not narcissistic abuse situation, you're in a toxic environment. So I would highly recommend note the red flags, make sure you log and document, okay, this change is occurring, that change is occurring within the relationship. And then if you address it with them and they're not willing to change, they might be using it to manipulate you. So I refuse moving forward in my life to ever be with a person, whether that's in a romantic relationship, which I'm very far from ever even attempting to try that because you have to heal first. But even in friendships, if somebody is belittling you and not being supportive and not giving you the love and affection that you deserve, you need to look at that person and say, okay, do they really need to be in my life? Are they toxic? Are they benefiting me? Because if not, you're going to stay like I did and then be discarded in the end like common gutter trash. But this journey is all about healing. It's all about progression. And I feel like I'm doing it every day. I'm making progress. I'm getting healthier. And that's why I'm here to share my story. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you could subscribe, anything that's going to help YouTube push this kind of content out to make it available for more people and easier to search. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for listening to me. I'm Christina, coming to you from the Catio. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.